Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Melton here, and today I'm excited to be showing you a tape bounce process involving an artist we recently worked with called Branland. He's out in New Jersey. His stuff sounds great. He came to me with a final mix of a song that was recorded digitally, and it was already a really great mix, and they just wanted to do an actual tape bounce to the Tascam 388 in order to add some saturation and warmth to the sound. So in this video, I'm going to show you the process I used to bounce in the song from digital down onto tape. And if you follow this channel, you already know my opinion on a certain plugin that claims to emulate the Tascam 388. We won't mention it, but I'll say this. There are tape machine plugins out there. They have their place. I even use them sometimes, but let's be real. Bouncing to actual tape, I mean, don't get me started. In this video, we're going to be comparing the original source audio with the tape bounce audio, see what you guys think. So let's jump right in and check out the original track that was sent in. Kind of got an Elliott Smith sort of vibe. This was a fun one for me because it's not a genre I typically work on, but this is well recorded. It's a well realized idea, but you can sort of hear the digital. The tone is just a little bit icy. When this track landed in my inbox, I jumped right on it. I said, hey, let's bounce this thing to tape. The process was to begin by just simply running a 2-line left and right channel stereo mix out of my Focusrite Sapphire Pro 40 audio interface, and then in to 2 tracks on the Tascam 388. And we're using the line inputs on the 2 individual tracks. Then I made sure to zero out the machine by returning every knob, switch, and fader to Unity. I played the track off my computer through the rack tower and set the output levels to be most favorable, which is just a strong signal but neutral in terms of the gain and output levels. So this is where you could begin to screw things up on a tape bounce. It's worth noting because we're recording to analog tape, which has a significant noise floor. It's got that hiss, right? And you guys already know I ain't touching the DBX noise reduction. So if your incoming level is too low, you're going to be adding too much tape hiss. If the signal's too high, you're oversaturating or even distorting. So you really have to read your VU meters and thread the needle, listen to your ear, because you're looking for the sweet spot, right? You guys know this stuff. So we got the input switches on the 2 channels set to line. That's what we want. Every other track is completely disengaged, and the controls to set how hot the song is going to hit the tape will be your program masters. And this is where the magic happens, right? You're looking at the VUs, you're listening on the headphones, alternating between studio monitors and the headphones until it just feels about right and you get a good basic gain structure established and it's solid. Then you have to decide whether or not to add or subtract any frequencies. And for a job like this, it's not going to be much either way, if anything, because the artist has sent over a completed mix. It already sounds very good. They already have it like they want it. So this is where I need to mention the most important thing is getting a good understanding of what the artist wants. So in this case, we talked, I know what they want, I'm listening carefully to the mix, and I've decided to just give the slightest bump to the lows, slightest bump to the mids, and maybe just the tiniest fraction of a push in the highs. We want this thing to punch, but we don't want to transform the mix they've got, which is already nice. It's a balancing act. Finally, the gain staging of the levels and EQ sounds good, so it's time to record the first pass and listen back. Now, it would be very lucky if you get it right on the first try. You always want to expect to do at least a couple times until it's right. So, let's compare. Here's a clip of the original track. And here's my final bounce to the Tascam 388. original. Tape bounce. And there you have it. Thanks so much for checking this video out. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see you on the next one.